Tune in. Bspn. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Bspn. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Tune in. Let's talk about sports. Who killing it on the gridiron, dog? Who killing it out on that court? Tom Brady, I'm about the Bucks. No Andrew, you ran out of luck. Like Kyrie, my handles is tough. We can't kick it, never see me punt. You ain't make the team, you got cut. The way I put the team on, I lead the league in assists. I got the game plan like I'm Greg Popovich. Belichick, like coach and call me Tony Dungy. Man, it's Black Sports Network. You can get this word. The show, the host, that's Coast. Killing every episode. Ain't no quitting, no stopping, just go. No shotgun, I'm locking, I'm loaded. Switch the player, call it audible. Take the game straight to the bowl games. Yeah, that's never been played. Never switch up on the gang. You for me's not a valuable trade. I'm placing our bets, we winning the championship and being parades. They hate cause I shine and ball like the Suns. Yeah, they be throwing me shade. They hate cause I shine and ball like the Suns. Yeah, they be throwing me shade. Bspn. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Bspn. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Tune in.
Bspn, welcome back to another episode. It's episode 18, man. We climbing the ranks, man. We getting up there. But without further ado, James, what's happening, my brother?
What's going on, fellas? Episode 18, man. Let's kick this off.
Let's get
What's
right.
going on with you, Tommy G?
What's happening? Y'all boys all right?
Yes, sir.
Doing what it do. I'm ready to go over them predictions from the conference finals. See what it is, see what it ain't. But without further ado, man, we're gonna let LeBub talk to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, and we'll be right back. That was LeBub with Tune In. We appreciate y'all tuning in. But yeah, man, we're gonna kick it off with these conference finals, man. We had a good conference finals, man. To me, it was very entertaining. I don't know how these boys feel. I feel like I know how one of them feel, but it was a good conference finals for me. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed it. I want to start off with the Bucks and the Hawks. Giannis went down, y'all boys. When Giannis went down, Marsh, you kind of had the Hawks pick to win anyway. But when Giannis went down, did you think the Hawks had it pretty much in the bag, or because Trae Young was a little dinged up?
I feel like the Hawks were a better team. I thought they would, get it done. You hate Chris Middleton, so I'm honestly was just going off of your advice, how inconsistent the man is, and he can't get it done, and so I was just rolling with the prediction, bro. Honestly, all roads pointed to the Hawks going to the finals.
Yeah. Maybe for 10 minutes I thought that too, but I had to come back to reality because
right.
But if Trae Young would have been 100% though, I feel like we having a different conversation. I'd be real and I respect that. James, how you felt when Giannis got hurt? Did it change your prediction? Because you picked the Bucks.
Slightly, but with Trae Young injury, I kind of felt like it was kind of evenly matched with both of the superstars kind of hurt a little bit in a sense. But I mean, the Bucks proved they was a better team still, even without Giannis. Atlanta, they kind of showed their youth a little bit. You know what I'm saying? First time being in a while. You know what I'm saying? With what they did, but Chris Middleton, he showed up.
He showed up. Flashback game, Brook.
Yeah, Brook played good too.
33.
Who else?
30.
Drew.
Good as a team, yeah. Drew to me is the second best player on the team. You feel me? Just as far as how he run the team, assists, rebounds, just a true
Right.
look at that. He a good player under. They call him the most underrated player in the league. Everybody always say that. So I
I
guess
believe so.
yeah, he
Shoot,
kind
I
of
think he is though. Defensively too, he lock up. So you
showed
know,
that Greek
it
injury. I
played
don't
good.
know though, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it looked kind of bad. You seen it? You seen it, Tommy? You seen it, Marv?
That Greek injury?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
I think
mean,
he
but it ain't nothing. It look bad, but it ain't nothing like. To me, it's not nothing that's gonna keep a nigga out the finals. You feel me? Like
I couldn't
He
imagine.
gonna play.
unless he Kawhi Leonard. You feel me?
Yeah, there you go. You feel me? Let me tell you, I used to have Kawhi in my top 3 players in the league, and boy, I ain't talking about I booted him out of the top 5. I'm talking about I karate kicked his ass out my top 5 because I don't like the way he run his. I respect it, but I ain't. So you know what?
You
Let's go
can't do
ahead.
nothing but respect it, bro. To be honest, bro, like you, especially you was the one who said we bullied AD in the plan. You see what happened with him.
We did.
Who else we bullied? KD a few years ago, bullied him in, and he had to sit out damn a year and a half.
Kawhi, I don't hear it. He don't want to hear nothing.
Kawhi, you don't care nothing
But,
about all the noise.
okay,
I gotta rehab my body.
I respect that, but Mars, bro, this man
So,
didn't even like run through no warm ups. Like try, like look, let me see if I can give it a go. You seen Trey?
To me,
he seen it. Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. Yeah, that's what upset me about him the most too.
There will be another day. You know what I'm saying? He's not the Greek freak. He's not somebody fighting for his first championship. He's been there, done that.
But you would think the competitive spirit, nature in you will want you to get out there and try to, you know what I'm saying? But in a sense, you know, they sometimes they downplay these injuries too and don't tell you how severe it is. So you never know.
That's how you end up like AD. That's how you end up like KD sitting out a year and a half.
That's true.
I respect that.
So, I mean, I respect it. I respect it 1,000%. Like,
Okay,
It would have been a different ball game with him playing, no doubt. But
I would like to see him try to, see what we can do with it. Give it a go. But I'm with you. I can respect that take. So jumping over to that series, it was an exciting series.
yeah, it was.
It was an exciting series. I think I picked. So with that prediction, I said if Kawhi can come back, I like them in 6 or 7. But if he can't, then I like Phoenix in 6. So Phoenix did win in I think 6. I think they did.
I think I'm 2 for 2, fellas, on my prediction.
They won in 6. No, you forgot your other predictions prior when the playoffs started.
What? Not the finals?
We talking about conference finals.
I'm talking about James. Talking about he 2 for 2.
Oh, James.
On the conference finals, I am.
Because you definitely
CP3. I want him to get one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
According to your picks, Miami, the Bucks shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
No.
2 series ago. 2 series ago. The Suns either. They had Lakers first round.
Yeah, the Suns.
Both of these teams you had going home in the first round. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? You had both of these teams going home in the first round. But now though, I just want to ask Mars, you feel me? Then I'm gonna get your take, James. You feel me? I hope it ain't biased, James. You feel me? I don't know.
Go ahead, bro, with all that bias crap.
Mars will keep it real. How did the Clippers pretty much? Do you feel like Paul George played well in the conference finals? Because you're you have fun. You like to make jokes.
I do. Pandemic P.
Yeah.
But yeah, he played good. He played good. But I mean, he stepped up. But I mean, you obviously see why he's a number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I can respect that.
He put the team on his back as much as he could. You know what I'm saying? Them critical playoffs. I mean, them critical free throws at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Blue.
Like,
he blew.
Yeah,
he's not even a bad free throw shooter. That's why to me it pissed me off because he's not.
That's why I say that was just that pressure getting to him because he's a great free throw shooter. He's shooting like 85% or something like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he cost him a game, so he owed him a game. So I feel like the game when he went for 40, he really owed him that game because he blew the game prior to. But man, PG got game to me, so I'll take him in New York if the Clippers don't want him no more.
But I feel like a lot of if you're a basketball fan like me, a lot of the pandemic P rhetoric is not unwarranted. You know what I'm saying? Just from years that we've seen him. Like, you look up his stats, which I've done, he's historically one of the, you know what I'm saying, not so great active playoff performers. You feel me? So it's just like, so I clown him, but he did his job. He did what he could do. So I ain't mad at him.
Okay. If they would have got swept, you'd have been on here clowning him?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. James, to you, how would you grade Paul George? How would you assess him in that conference final?
How I assess Paul George? I give him an A. I mean, he showed up. You know, as a basketball fan, that's all you can expect with Kawhi out. You know, a lot of stuff they had going on. He did his thing, bro. He did everything he could to keep him right in the series, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he had a little help. Reggie Jackson, a few players stepped up.
Yeah, I like Reggie.
You know what I'm saying? I think Reggie's gonna get paid just off that postseason he just had. So I mean, you know, like he said, we clown him. We clown pandemic, whatever you want to call him, playoff P. But yeah, he held, you know, he held the fort. So I think they're gonna run it back though too.
They'll be back in the conference finals, I think, with the Lakers.
I think they'll run it back.
You touched on something I want to brief on really quickly, and then we'll jump back. You said Reggie Jackson to get paid this summer. I want to ask both of y'all. Dennis Schroeder came out and said he won $120 million this summer in free agency. No, Mars.
Do I feel like he should get 120 or
Dennis Schroeder? He said he wants 120. That's his ass. That's his price.
That's ridiculous. That's
ridiculous. He ain't gonna be a Laker.
Like, if he would have, honestly, if he would have played like Reggie Jackson,
right,
we can maybe think about it. We can entertain it. You feel me? But that's just because the numbers are high nowadays. But like, you were horrible. Like, what are we talking about?
He didn't show to me, he didn't show nothing, no effort, no nothing. So you talking about 120 million. Nah.
But I mean, he declined. Obviously, he feels like he deserves it. You know what I'm saying? He declined 80 million.
We might go get it on the team with Orlando or somebody like that. But
I don't see nobody paying him that much money. I think he really missed out on that big bad that LA was gonna give him, that player.
Yeah, he did.
He's gonna regret that for the rest of his life.
And this was his time. I mean, think about it. It was the perfect scenario for him. I mean, not saying for the Lakers as a whole, but just with AD going down, bro. You know, it was his time to step up.
But I think he did our favor by declining that player option, bro.
Right.
I agree.
Because he showed us what he really, you know what I'm saying? And piggy off back that. Did you hear the Magic comments he made like a month ago, a few weeks ago about what he said? He said he felt like Schroeder ain't really no type of, well, he said he felt like he's not a Laker. You know, he didn't have the swag, he didn't have the Magic.
Man, no disrespect to Magic Johnson, bro. I take none of it. I don't validate anything he has to say, bro. He just, you know what I'm saying? Like, he be saying crazy. Like, what do you mean he's not a Laker? Yes, he is.
He felt like he didn't play up to his, but he basically saying he felt like he didn't play up to his potential of what he was supposed to basically.
It be sounding like
Shaq.
Sounding like Shaq. You know, I won every time I went on the court. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro. Yes. What can you say to a 5-time champion?
Yeah, can't argue with him, right? But to me, I ain't even gonna go there. We'll crank that up another episode. Shaq, sometime to me though. You know, I'm about to get kind of messy. You feel me? I was gonna talk about. I was gonna like compare Paul George to Devin Booker, in the stats, but we don't even got to go there because Devin Booker didn't shoot well, and I guess because they won, he's getting the praises. But like 3 or 4 of those games, he shot terrible. But
he didn't play that good.
We don't got to go there though. So I want to. We'll jump over to.
What's beef with Devin Booker, bro?
I don't have a beef. I have a beef with players.
You do.
I have a beef with. So let me say that I have a beef with players under 26, 27 being called the next Kobe Bryant. I hate when they compared.
I agree.
I hate when they agree with you, great brother. Players. Like, you got to go through bumps, bruises. You got to get knocked out of playoffs 4 or 5 times. Like, this has to happen before you can start calling yourself. This is his first playoff run. Like, when I was telling you about Trae Young, I felt the same way about Trae Young. Do I hate Trae Young? No. But this man was getting Steph. He was getting compared to
They
Steph. I
young,
mean,
they young players, man.
Steph a
The young players.
Steph
Nobody never did.
MVP. Like, come on, bro, chill out. Like, so that'd be my
Nobody ever did it off rip the first time. They had to go through bumps and bruises, bro. It's just that how it worked. So
I mean, but you can't be mad at Devin Booker. He not making them comparisons. The people who need to be on TV every day are making those comparisons.
So that was my next. That was where I was going next. So, like you pointed out, Shaq. Who else? Uncle Shay and Steven Jackson, and it's a Steven Jackson. Maybe we'll give or take one or two more people. You remember when Kwame Brown was pretty much saying, you know, they get on TV. I think I really agree with Kwame. I went back, I looked at Kwame, and you know, I really feel like Kwame was right. How sometimes
in a sense, he was, bro.
It's starting to make sense. Like,
Ma said that though.
But see, Mars, he loves Shannon Sharp, right? And Shannon Sharp be the ringleader.
No. He's not the ringleader. Shannon Sharp, number one, the reason I like Shannon Sharp because Shannon Sharp is clown. I feel like he's entertaining.
Okay.
I feel like his story, like, you know what I'm saying, how he was raised and all that, like, that's just, you know what I'm saying, I can respect someone who came from nothing.
100%.
Yeah.
But
he's a natural born clown though, bro.
I don't feel like he be clowning.
Yeah, I feel like he a natural born clown. He just clown. He like to clown everybody a lot, bro. That's what he do.
It ain't necessarily cooning. I think he's more a comedian than a sports analyst, dog. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a clown, bro. He did it in his days.
He does his due diligence, though. I feel like a lot of times he has valid points.
Yeah, he knows his stuff.
Of course, he has to have valid points. So to be where he at. But I feel like a lot of times his is biased. I feel like just how me and you might, Miles, I know who you like and who you don't like. You feel me? I'm 100% sure. Like it's reporters who have they're unbiased, and Shannon Sharp, and then especially Steven Jackson, bro. Like, I really don't even know at this point no more how he even got on. I don't even know him, bro, because
it's a bit confusing now.
Yeah, he definitely. But in a sense, everybody biased in a sense in their own way. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Everybody's biased in a sense in their own way. It's natural for you to be that way, bro.
You're a bit biased.
Everybody, Skip Bayless, everybody's biased, bro, in a sense, bro. It's just that's just what it is. The players you like is the players you like. The players you don't, the players you don't.
With these, he's starting to say stuff too. I think they trying to get ratings up. That whole Kobe Bryant, Devin Booker thing, it had to be for ratings. It had to be for ratings. He said he was the best Phoenix Suns to ever play. Got to be for ratings.
Came up with that? Whoever came up with that topic, fire him.
What's his name? Stephen A. Smith. He just disrespected.
He was the best Phoenix Sun.
The best Phoenix Sun. If he wins a championship, he'll be the greatest.
He's the best Phoenix Sun. Oh,
if he wins a championship, he'll be the greatest Phoenix Sun. I feel like it's a little disrespectful. I really do. I'm so sorry. I take up for the old school, but I feel like that's a little disrespectful.
Stephen A. always out of pocket though. Somebody have a great breakout. Oh, there he go. He gonna tell you what it is. Then the next this and the next that. I don't watch him no more.
He said stop watching. About Donovan Mitchell, right?
Yeah, when this guy here.
Well, didn't he say he was the best Utah? Or he will be or something?
No, he said he's the best Utah Jazz player of all time. That's what he said. He didn't say
disrespectful.
I'm not even a fan of Karl Malone because he that's a whole nother subject too.
Or John Stockton. Me?
Yeah, bro.
Come on, bro.
And disrespectful. But touching on the Steven Jackson with Rachel Nichols thing, I'm gonna just do a quick brief rundown. Rachel Nichols was in the break room, in one of the offices. She didn't know she was being recorded, and she basically Maria Taylor, the black analyst, Rachel Nichols was basically saying, ESPN is only giving her that job because they're trying to bring diversity in. But she said it a little more like, the diversity crap is the only reason, she's coming in. Blah, blah.
On some hating shit, basically. Yeah,
yeah. That's how I felt.
Maria Taylor does a great job, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro.
What you do? Rachel Nichols got ranked though, so some people feel like she can say that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, she's not saying it's a race thing. She's saying she deserved that job over Maria Taylor, which which resume maybe, and the job is to commentate the finals. So with Rachel Nichols' resume, I can understand
Mm-hmm.
she out of pocket, bro. And for
It's
Steven
not
Jackson,
even the commentate the finals. It's the host the halftime show.
okay. Good correction.
Jay, Jay
With
Williams.
Jalen Rose and your boy, with Jay Williams and Jalen Rose.
Okay, great correction. So how I feel personally, like I feel like Steven Jackson, taking Rachel Nichols' side. When I was watching him and listening to him, I wasn't a fan. You feel
Me
me?
either. But then he still tried to say at the same time, oh, he for Maria Taylor. But I'm like, bro, you pick a side, bro.
Steven Jackson is a clown, bro. Like,
He's a clown, bro. Matt Barnes be even entertaining sometimes. He just be like,
keep it real with you, like, just yeah, I didn't appreciate what she had to say about Maria Taylor. She just, to me, she sounded like a privileged white employee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
right.
Not to say they using diversity. Maybe she's just better at her job. Forget the resume. It's always somebody young and upcoming. You don't got to someone that's better than you, someone who people appreciate more than you. So, you know what I'm saying? For her to say that, like, I mean, then she didn't even say
Maria Taylor.
Say it for this. She said this last year, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, we just gonna have to see what ESPN do. Cause me personally, if I'm like, if one of my employees is talking negatively about me, you gotta go, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she should get fired, but just my personal view on it. Like, if I'm ESPN, I'm a powerhouse. Like, I'm getting rid of your ass. I'm cashing you out whatever you need, but you're not finna be disrespecting us.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Recording or not, you feel me? Well, you didn't know you were being recorded, but it is what it is. Neither did Donald Sterling. It is what it is. You feel me? So
let me tell you one thing: Stack, he will never be on ESPN again after the comments he made.
Good.
I mean, I don't think he plans on it. He got his little Showtime gig. You know what I'm saying? He's satisfied with that, getting ringside seats. You know what I'm saying? For the boxing events and shit, but. Yeah, he a bona fide clown, bro. You know what I'm saying? First he was Mr. Tough Guy. You know what I'm saying? He was going from, Malice in the Palace. Then now Kwame Brown to turn him into a Muslim. You feel me? Like, now he, praising Allah in all his interviews. Like, he a clown, bro. And he like you said,
having the nerve to he be like talking about Greek and talking about players, and he be like, this is his favorite line. He'd be like, and I can tell you something about winning the championship. Game 6, I hit 6 threes in the game 6 of the finals clutch. I can tell you about clutch. That's his favorite line.
Y'all need to listen to his another line. Y'all need to listen to people who know what they talking about, man. I'm telling you, man.
I hit 6
this
threes.
Clown here. That's his favorite line. He hit 6 threes in the finals. Okay, Steven Jackson.
We get
right.
it.
He don't never remind y'all that he played with Tony Park and Tim Duncan and you know what I'm saying? Like, but
he got cut for 40-year-old T-Mac.
Right. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? He definitely lost a fan. Just with everything that's been going on with him.
Yeah, I ain't digging Steven Jack right now.
You don't make me don't even want to watch the podcast, man.
You hear me? But
I'm off.
You all for it? I definitely want to jump in y'all's finals predictions, man, and get a touch on how we feeling about the finals. Finals Tuesday at 8:30, I believe.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. It's in Phoenix, so it'll be 9. Yeah, game 1 in Phoenix. Greek is still questionable. He was raised to questionable, so not doubtful anymore. I personally don't think he goes. If I'm in Milwaukee, I sit him game 1 just to see how we do versus Phoenix. It is the final, so you can't maybe spare a game, so maybe he does play. I want to know how y'all feel about the finals. I want to see how y'all feel. Kind of about.
That was my prediction too. I said the same thing. I feel like they sit him game 1, see, like you said, see how they fill out. Game 1 usually a fill out game for the finals, anyways. So I think he come back game 2. But personally, man, I just want to see a good finals, man. I think. I think these is the two best teams. Matching up. They both play similar in ways as far as team basketball. But I know I'm sounding a little biased, bro. But honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want. I'm gonna go with Phoenix, man. I love CP3, man. I feel like he deserved, to get one this year, man. I feel like this the year. This has to be the year. You know what I'm saying? This has to be the year, bro. So that's just my take. But I would say if Greek doesn't go, it's gonna be I feel like the finals it'll shift more towards Phoenix if he can't go at all. But yeah.
Okay.
That's my take.
That's your take on it.
I'm gonna go with Phoenix too. Honestly, bro, I feel like I done picked everybody against the Bucks, bro. Like, I don't be feeling the Bucks, though. I don't.
What about him, Miles, though? What about him do you not like? Can I hear this?
I don't really like him either, though, bro.
It's the Chris Middleton thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he has been very inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Like you always say, I don't like to be wrong, but when you told me that, I looked it up and I seen what type of player he is, and he's not a player that's gonna show up for you every game. You know what I mean? So, and then it's Drew Holiday. Like I feel like he's cool. He's cool, bro. Like
you don't like Drew?
he not this elite player that y'all claim he is. Like no disrespect.
He's the most underrated. That's why they call him the most underrated.
That's what everybody say. I mean,
yeah, no,
but okay, I guess you know what it is. But I just think everybody likes him. Like he's a likable guy. Like no one ever had nothing to say about him, and he can ball. He can ball, but I just feel like he's not as impactful as he had a hell of a game last game.
Yeah, he did.
Ass off. But I just feel like he's not that impactful on a consistent basis. Like then it's like y'all going out here with Brooke Lopez and it's like PJ Tucker. Like niggas trying to convince me PJ Tucker is like good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and I'm not rolling. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not rolling. This man averaging 6 points. I was I'm clowning KD and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Play your part, bro. That's all you gotta do in the game.
But yeah, he may get 6 points. That's maybe and that's probably a playoff high. 9 points or something like that. Like, so it's just like they team is not
Bobby Porter.
I just feel like you know what? Bobby
crazy eye. You call him crazy eye.
Bobby has showed up the last few games, but I mean, yes, Bobby Porter, bro. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? How much can you count on him? You feel me? So it's like, and the Greek, he's just I heard something going around last week or maybe a week and a half ago. Like Greek, you can't win.
Sorry about that quick technical difficulty, but you know how we do, man. This Bspn, we figure it out. Mars, I feel like you was about to come out your mouth and tell me that you can't win with Greek as a number one. I don't know if that's what you was about to say.
I mean, it's something to think about. I ain't gonna say that because he literally may win in a week and a half, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be looking crazy.
You know that was going on, James. You know that was going on.
What he corrected himself. Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like there's something to think about. Like I feel like if Phoenix is playing their best ball, which they need, it's like you got Devin Booker, you got even Cameron Payne. Like he's made me a believer, bro. Coming in, give me 15, 16,
solid backup.
18 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Cameron Payne.
Like, bro,
just having one of those seasons, Mars. That's it.
Oh, okay, that's all you need. You need one of those seasons, okay, to win an NBA championship. That's all you need.
He's a quality backup. He's okay.
You got Jay Crowder. You know what I'm saying? You got Mikal Bridges, and Mikal Bridges. He made me a believer too. He a dog. Then you got Big Eight down there, low post. You know that's what he played with his back to the basketball.
So I'm trying to figure out what about Cameron Payne. So you trust Cameron Payne and Mikal Bridges and
Crowder
more than you trust the guys.
You know what? I do, but the head of that team, I trust him a lot more than what's his name, Budenhauser. I trust
100%.
I trust Monty Williams 1,000 times than him. than the Bucks.
He on the hot seat still. They said his winner. He getting fired. I think.
For me, it's not even a race thing. Budenholzer will be looking confused. Some players just be looking like he don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? He really don't. So I can dig it.
I just feel like he's a better coach. He will make adjustments. He will do what he needs to do.
Yeah, Monty. I love Monty.
Okay,
I want one for him too, though.
With that being said, can you lead me into your finals predictions and how you think it's gonna go, or if injuries play a part?
I think it may go 6. I think Phoenix Suns they're gonna play with their food. It may make it to 7. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing how Chris Paul get, like he been playing weird basketball, but
don't do that, Mars.
What?
I say this.
6 or 7. Yeah, Chris Paul he been playing weird basketball. You want to play or you don't? Which one? You give me 41?
He only had 2 good games in the.
Right. You gonna give me 41 or you gonna give me 15? Like what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but I think the Phoenix Suns are gonna win regardless. I think, at the end of the day, you got Chris Paul and you got Devin Booker.
Did that not scare you a little bit that those guys were having a parade before they won a championship?
Well, see, and this I did want to touch on this because you was clowning them. You and Sick.
I didn't clown them.
Y'all were making funnies. You were making funnies.
Okay.
To the finals since '93.
That's my whole thing. Like,
let them have their fun, man.
Playoffs in 10 years, mind you, and it wasn't a Phoenix Sun organized parade. It was a fans.
Oh, okay.
Not being there in 10 years, not being to the playoffs in 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
They didn't even make it to the playoffs last year. Remember they got kicked out. So that was fans, passionate fans being excited, meeting their team at the airport. That happens to a lot of teams who don't have a lot of success. Let the Knicks make it to the finals. Trust. Nigga, y'all had a parade after game 1. What are you talking about? Game 2? What are you talking about?
And what happened?
What happened? First round.
You didn't win another game, right?
No, y'all did not. But I'm saying y'all passionate fans who haven't been there. When let me tell you a story. When the Jaguars went to the AFC Championship.
Okay.
No, the game before, when they played the Steelers, the game prior to the AFC Championship, they was played in Pittsburgh. They came home. A whole bunch of Jaguar fans went down.
I'm gonna call Comcast for my viewers, my loyal viewers. For if you're just watching for the first time, this don't happen. But I'm gonna get on the phone with Comcast and I'm gonna talk to them tomorrow. You feel me? So I apologize. So we technical difficulties one more time. My boy was he was about to tell me a very passionate story about him going to the airport to welcome home the Jaguars after they got smoked. But yeah, finish that.
They just it was just us being passionate. We ain't never been nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So we can't act like we've been there before. You know what I'm saying? Like the Broncos, the Giants, they've all won championships. So y'all may not be as excited as people like us in the Phoenix Suns. You know what I mean?
I respect that. I respect that take. It was the first time I had seen it, so it threw me off a little bit, but I get it. I understand because I will walk to New York if the Knicks get to the finals. I would be in a parade. I would buy a float and I would be on Broad. I would be in Manhattan.
I bet you will too.
So that's a fact. So I'm gonna go ahead and spit my take on it. I feel like so that's 2 people for the Suns. If Greek is back for game 1, it'll be a party in Milwaukee. If Greek is 85% healthy, you feel me? Y'all, I cannot believe Miles. I gotta talk to him off air about this though. He's putting his trust in Ayton. I like Brook Lopez over DeAndre Ayton today. You know what I mean? I just do. He's more crafty. He just
I don't know about that, bro.
Ayton is gonna be Ayton, of course, but Brook Lopez. When you just see Brook, don't play like Brook. Don't hoop. He ugly.
He hoop,
funny, but he hoop.
Brook, he a little shaky on the pick and roll.
Defensively.
So
who's sticking Greek Freak? 85% healthy Greek. Ayton.
Jay Crowder.
40.
They're gonna put They gonna put up that wall and try to do what they do.
If
We'll
you
see.
score 40 and you have an inconsistent Chris Middleton, you have a 8-point Drew Holiday.
And you made the point of Chris Paul having the same disease of inconsistency this run.
But Chris Paul is a 16-year vet, something like that. Like
never been here. And then you also have a wet behind the ears Devin Booker, who's never been here. So to me, it's gonna be a good. Everyone is like, we want.
Nobody's ever been there. Nobody. This is new.
Yeah, that's why I say I feel like we're gonna get a great finals because everybody wants to see LeBron and KD and let's just have let's some people get a crack at it, some new people. So I didn't enjoy the bubble finals last year. I'll be honest. Sorry, James. Respect to the Lakers. It didn't make me stand out my seat. Nobody did. So hopefully.
Hey, it's that type of season, but that's for another episode.
I mean, I guess, bro. To me, I'm excited to see these. Like people been talking down on the finals. Like I'm excited to see these boys.
Me too, though. I'm excited to watch the finals. I think it's gonna be a good one.
I enjoy basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport, so it's like I don't give a damn who in the finals. Like I'm gonna make a story my damn self. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you like intensity. You just like it. You like intensity, bro. The conference finals. I almost seen 5 or 6 fights. Like that's what I want to see. Like this is what
right.
I'm.
Yeah.
This is passion, the love of the game.
This brings us to the last take. Does anyone have anything to get off their chest? Paul George. I think the Knicks will have Paul George and Dame Lillard next year. That's my take. I feel like we're gonna figure out a way.
You said it was gonna run back next year. You just said the Clippers was gonna run it back next year
without P.
Yeah, they gonna run it back next year. I don't see them guys leaving their home. They want to stay up there in LA and relax.
For why I don't trust them. I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust him.
I want to get off my chest. Damian Lillard. I hope he get traded.
Oh, congrats.
I hope he hurt. You see him and Braun, them boys been hanging.
Big time.
Braun, I don't trust him. If I was a player, I wouldn't trust him.
You see Damian tweet a few years ago? If I want to play with somebody, I'll play with LeBron. They bring up old tweets from 10 years ago. They don't be caring. People be, boy, I tell you.
Because people love LeBron, bro.
I know. I ain't gonna like that.
I know, because it'll be one in the bag. That's why you ain't gonna like it.
I ain't gonna.
You know it.
Like that as if goddamn Steph Curry became a Knick the same day. So I don't want to see it. So hey, we'll see. Moss, anything flowing? Anything you got? You want to get off your chest?
Yeah. Patrick Beverly needs to retire today. I hate him. He's out here injuring players. He don't give a damn about nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? This man is crazy. He has mental.
Boy, something.
This man really was
shout out.
Like, bro, you like the number 7 man on a normal rotation. You like number 7, number 8 off the bench. Bro, relax. You injure Kawhi. Or no, you injure Westbrook. You damn near injured Chris Paul when he jumped up under him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Then you push the man in the back because he's beating you in basketball. Y'all play basketball. He's better than you. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just
36-year-old Chris Paul.
Like,
he's 10 times better than Pat Bev still.
He's a rabbit.
He brought energy to the game. It was good energy.
Bro, he's a rabbit, poisonous pit bull. That's what he is. He needs to get put down. You feel me?
Without an offensive threat.
Yeah,
he don't got a lick of offense. He don't got
right, bro. He a bit much, dog. Bro, he also broke Devin Booker's nose, dog. Y'all forgot about that?
He plays hard, bro.
He headbutted him. That's playing hard. He headbutted him.
Both teams play hard, my man. What Rasheed said? That's what I would have told him. Both teams play hard, my man.
Adam Silver, do something about this.
He gave him a 1-game suspension for next year, but I paid.
He won't
to start the season.
What the hell was that?
He's about to become a journeyman, so you'll get your wish, Miles. I ain't gonna lie. Pat Bev is about to bounce around until it's over. I think he's a free agent, so he's about to bounce around a little bit. It's tough for him. Shakari Richards, anybody got anything to say? Get off their chest? Are we on her side or we?
Man, look, she's a young woman, man, going through a lot. But that's the Olympic rules, so you know you gotta abide by what's going on. So I can't say that. But I'm still supportive of her.
Okay. Moss.
I seen a tweet. I seen a tweet with like us as black people. This is the first time in history I've ever seen rules are rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, cause like they doing a bit much, but you know, I wish her the best. If I was her, I'd definitely go get a cannabis
A what?
bag real quick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I support her. I 1,000% support the young lady. She made a mistake. We all make mistakes. It is what
Nobody's
it is.
perfect, exactly.
Yeah. But she owned up to her decision making and she's dealing with the consequences like an adult. So I can't do nothing but respect.
She still might be able to run, right? Am I not mistaken?
Relay is not the 100. She'll
Yeah,
not
she
the
can
100.
do
Not
the
the individual.
4x1. She can't
Oh, okay.
run the 100.
Not the individual races. Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up then. Like Quavo said, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. This Bspn
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all. I'm not sure how we're gonna do the finals. We may come back and check on y'all after game 3, depending on who's playing, who's not, how exciting it is. But we'll figure it out. But until next time, man, we appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in.